chicos y bienvenidos a otro video. Muchos de ustedes me pidieron que haga este tema en específico y la verdad es que me demoré un poco de tiempo hacerlo y lo expliqué en una historia que puse en Instagram. Y es que quería que mi relación se mantenga de una forma privada, pero conversando con Dan decidimos no hacerla un secreto. Dan es parte de mi vida, ustedes son parte de mi vida y por eso es muy importante que lo puedan conocer un poco más y puedan aclarar algunas de las muchas dudas que tienen sobre nuestra relación. Así que, welcome to my channel for the first time. Daniel has never filmed a YouTube video. He barely just started how to use Instagram. So,
alright.
But well, Daniel is pretty new to this and this might be a little bit weird for him, but I'm so happy that you're here and dedicating your time to my family on YouTube.
Yeah, de nada.
De nada, muy bien. Ok, look.
Oh my god, there's loads.
Yeah. Hay demasiadas, hay más de 100 preguntas. Vamos a comenzar creo que por la pregunta que más nos han hecho y es ¿cómo nos conocimos?
So basically Cathy DM'd me out of nowhere.
What? That's not true.
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
But you did message me.
No, you messaged me.
But you, okay, so it was on Hinge, dating app. And Cathy made the first move, and that's all you need to know. Yeah, she did.
I like a photo of you?
Yeah, first move.
I just like a photo. And then he liked a photo. No, he commented on a photo that I had climbing. And that's how we started talking. So then we will speak all the time on that app. We were speaking a lot, I remember.
Yeah, but we moved to Instagram quite quickly.
Yes. The problem is that the day I could actually meet Daniel in person and have a date, because you told me we should meet up. He asked me on a date. We couldn't find a date that would work for both of us. So the day that I was free, it was the day before he was leaving. So
I think it was the day I was leaving.
It was the day you were leaving? Yeah, so we couldn't meet. And he went back to London and I stayed in Mexico. And what happened after?
And we thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, honestly, the day you left, I thought like, oh, what a shame. I'm not gonna meet him.
But we never said goodbye or anything. We just kept speaking.
Yeah, we kept speaking.
So I never had that thought of, oh, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we kept speaking every single day. We will do FaceTime for like an hour or 2 hours. We'll watch movies together. We used to speak every day and it was like more or less 3 weeks, almost a month.
I think it was, 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks. And one day Daniel messaged me and he told me, I'm going back to Mexico. I was in an Airbnb with 2 friends. He picked me up, he got out of the car, opened the door, thought it was very nice. I was so happy when I met him and everything flowed really good. And we spent we stayed in the restaurant until it kind of closed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we decided to go walk around the beach and just like talk and talk and talk. It was the longest date ever. And then Daniel kissed me.
I wish I could say that you kissed me, but no,
it was you.
Fortunately not.
Yeah, he kissed me first and then he took me, this is very nice. He took me back to my Airbnb and Felipe and Justin were waiting for me. So like frantic, can I say frantic? Yeah. Like very excited and just like wondering what happened because they hadn't heard from me. And when Daniel left me, he said, okay, it was very nice. It was very nice to see you. And he kissed my forehead. It was so nice. It really like melted my heart. And the day after, we made plans to have breakfast together.
Yeah.
And then we went to the beach and then we went to a restaurant at night. We spent the whole day together.
Yeah, whole day. The very next day.
And then, the rest is just things that you have seen on Instagram. Him going back to London, me being in Peru and having kind of long distance relationship. We are in a long distance relationship. But okay, this is...
We're together all the time.
It's not true. But anyways, that was the first question and it was super long.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was very long.
Yeah. Okay, this one.
¿Qué tal le pareces tu trabajo? I think you've worked very hard for a long time. I think it requires more work than I would have thought anyway. I think you've got more of a business approach to it than I would have expected, which is very intelligent. And I think you do very well at it.
And what?
And you do very well at it. You do it very well.
Okay. Oh, I saw a good one. Okay, define your relationship in 3 words. Okay, first word that I will choose is effortless, respectful.
Good one.
Yeah, so effortless, respectful, and supportive.
Good one. Oh, I'm never going to do better than that. I would have said something similar. What did you say? Supportive, effortless, and you changed silly, respectful. So I could say silly.
Yeah.
I think partnership, supportive is the biggest one. Yeah, it's lots of fun and we spend all day chatting and talking, and that is effortless and that is lots of fun, but I think supportive is probably the biggest one.
Okay, so you did a good job.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, next question. What is the most fun thing about being with each other?
The most fun thing about being with each other?
Yeah.
I get to watch you all day.
What? You get to watch me all day?
Yeah, you do lots of fun, silly things all day, and I either watch it, take a picture of it, or take a video of it. So I've got lots of funny videos and pictures.
Okay, fair enough.
That's loads of fun.
Yeah. Something fun about being with Daniel will be that I'm constantly learning new things. Maybe in the beginning it's intimidating or I don't have much faith on me, but he has faith on me.
In you.
He has faith in me, and that motivates me so much to do new things.
Good
so
job.
Now that I look back, I just think, oh, it was so fun when I learned to do pull-ups, or when you put me in the wheel of torture.
The wheel of torture?
Yeah, that one that you
You've
put in
got to
your
explain
feet.
that. That sounds awful. It's really good for your core.
Yeah, pretty much a torture.
Wheel of torture.
Pretty much a torture. They're asking, is Daniel gonna come with you in all your trips?
Since we met, I've come on most of your trips.
Yeah, many of them.
Like nearly all of them. There's only been 1 or 2 that I've not been on, and that's only really because I've got business in London, so I have to go there sometimes. And sometimes Kathy's trips are organised just for her, maybe, because of the nature of who's organised it. So we'll try and see each other as much as we can, and so far we've seen each other most of the time anyway, so it's been quite good.
Yes. Also, something really good in our relationship is that we have learned to divide personal life from business, considering that my business is my life.
Yeah.
So Daniel is very understanding that sometimes I just have to travel to other places and he might not be able to come, and he supports me in that matter, and I think it's wonderful because I'm not with someone who is discouraging me or stopping me or putting obstacles in my work. He's all the time saying, hey, like, you should go, this is amazing. And then if we have the opportunity to do something together, of course we will do it, but he knows that when I have to focus on work, I do that, and that's it.
That's good. So good job.
You good job.
You good.
What did make you feel or think that you wanted to be with me or to stay with me?
I would say it just all seemed so natural or effortless, as Kathy said earlier, that it was natural to see each other the very next day after the first day, natural to see each other all day that day, natural to see each other the day after and the day after and the day after, natural to talk when we were in different countries. So we had such a good time together that it was just so natural to keep doing it and see more of each other and see more of each other. So yeah, it was just really natural. There didn't need to be, I didn't need to consciously think, do I want to see her again? What do I like about her? I didn't need to, that happened automatically in my head.
Yeah.
And I just naturally wanted to see more of you.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that. However, there is a moment, I think you know, there was a moment where I just told myself, Kathy, just like, he's the one. We were just walking on the street and I was wearing sneakers and my shoelace untied. So it was like hanging, and I don't know if I realized or not, but Daniel told me. I realized. You realized? He told me, hey, like, stop 1 second, and he didn't ask, he didn't wait for anything, and he went directly on his knees and tied my shoelaces. And I thought it was very cute. It was something that only a gentleman will do, and yeah, it was very cute. And the good part about this is that Daniel hasn't really changed with time. We are together all the time, and we have him for 7 months and a half.
Yeah.
7.5, and he keeps doing this kind of things, and I appreciate them so much because sadly, I didn't experience things like this before. So when I just had them for the first time, it made me feel very much appreciated and special, and it's nice to feel that you mean so much to someone, to the point that if he has to go on the floor to tie your shoelaces so you don't get hurt walking, he will do it. So it was something I really like, and I will always remember.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is a good one. I think this is an important question, not only to share our experience, but maybe to help other people that are watching this video with our experience. And the question is, how do you handle long distance? Long distance is always going to be hard because naturally you will want to be with a person you love. However, I think there are 3 key components, and is trust. He has been so supportive with it, and it's just easy to trust him because he's completely transparent with me, and that makes a huge improvement. And also he hasn't given me any reason to not trust him. Then the second one will be communication. I think that's extremely important. That can solve a lot of problems, and of course there will always be disagreements or misunderstandings, but as long as we talk it out, it's always good. And then the third one will be commitment. And for me, if I'm invested in a relationship, I will always find a way to make it work. I will always find a way to go see him, or if we're away, I will take time, at least 5 minutes or like 30 seconds to do FaceTime with him, so we made the relationship work even on the distance. So yeah, those 3 things are key for me.
Because we met in different countries, Kat is from one country, I'm from a different country, I knew her work was always travelling. I think very early I just realised, well, she'll be travelling a lot, so I just early on accepted she'll be travelling a lot, so I knew that I wouldn't always be with her. But then it became really easy when you just think it's worth it. You know, if you're going to spend a month apart or 6 weeks apart or 3 weeks apart, as long as it's worth it, then it's easier, really. I mean, it's easy to stay committed. It's difficult being apart, but it's easy to stay committed and say, yes, I want to do this and it's worth it, because you know that when you are together, it's great and it's amazing and it's worth the time apart. So it's difficult being apart, but it's easy to stay committed because it's worth it.
This question is actually a really, really clever one. And it's, what differences in your culture affects you the most? People in England or in the UK in general
oh no,
are always going out and drinking. People like go to a meeting, oh, let's go to a pub. People have a birthday, let's go to a pub. People go to church, oh, let's go to a pub. Everything is pub, 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 drink, 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 drink. And at the beginning I thought it was only Daniel, but it's just a culture. So
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's often. I'm not saying it's bad. It's really often.
A couple of times a year. Tell us.
A couple of times a day.
Tell us. A day.
Yeah. It's a lot.
If she says so, okay.
Well, now that I go to London, I have to experience it.
Okay. I haven't experienced, I'm guessing this will be a difficulty with your culture, but I've not experienced it yet. But what I'm a little bit scared of is Peru in December and the humidity. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, the culture's great. Great food.
No, but we don't drink enough. Okay. Now we're gonna say something we like about each other's cultures.
Comida.
Comida. It's an easy one.
Por supuesto.
Comida. Yeah, we ate so much in Peru. I gained 6 kilograms before, and Daniel was so nice because he was telling me all the time, but you look amazing, you look beautiful, and you came to Peru to eat, so then you can lose the weight if you need to and you want to. Yeah,
but like we said, you hadn't been to Peru much at all in the last 2 years. Hadn't seen your family in a long time. You and other people talked about how amazing the food is in Peru, which it was. So the whole point was to go there and eat lots of food, which you did. So feliz.
Yeah, and then I lost the weight. So okay, no, your turn.
Oh no, it's your turn. I said food.
Oh yeah, it is my turn. Something I like about Daniel's culture.
She's struggling. She's struggling.
I want to say this, but I have said it to you before and you told me, oh, no way. But for me, English people are very classy and elegant. And I thought, oh, girls dress so nice and they're so elegant, but Daniel is like, no, not true.
Not as elegant as this.
This is not elegant.
She's dressing elegant. Look at these nice trousers. Tienen planes a futuro. Plans for the future. Stay together. We've got some business that we each want to do in this year, and maybe a little bit at the start of next year. And then after that, we'll find a place to live together and settle down. that sounded so.
That was really hard.
That sounded so loud.
This one is a good one.
I don't know what it is.
How did he ask you to be his girlfriend? Daniel's birthday is on February 20th, and I was just coming back from Peru maybe a week earlier, and I decided to throw him a surprise party. We stayed in this glamping place in Tulum. Of course, I made a video about it, but for privacy reasons and also because Daniel wasn't my boyfriend, he didn't appear much in it, but he was there.
Yeah, I don't think it was in it, yeah.
But yeah, so I got this amazing glamping tents where we and our friends stay and other friends stay like in hotels around Tulum. And the first day we had a dinner in Mia, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Tulum, and the one that you like. And then it was like a romantic dinner, only the two of us, and then our friends came to see us to have drinks, and we had shisha, we were just dancing so much. It was really fun. And then the day after, we had a day on the beach, and then we went to a cenote.
Yeah, at the back of the hotel.
At the back of the hotel, they have like a private cenote, so we were just hanging out there, having wine. They brought wine.
Cenote was so good. Cenote is like the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
It had a big platform.
Apart from Katy, obviously.
And yeah, we were just having so much fun. But then after that, people started leaving to go getting ready. But I kept telling Daniel, you can't, like, you have to stay here.
Yeah.
You can't come in, because he knew there was a surprise, but I just didn't want to tell him what was it. So the thing is that on the way from that cenote to our glamping tent where Daniel needed to go to change, they were making like a beautiful dinner. It was a really long table, like full of flowers and smokes and candles. It was super beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful setups that I've seen.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And I ordered sushi. I prepared like an order of sushi because I know Daniel loves sushi. Yeah, we eat sushi way too many times. Yeah. We really love it. So I ordered sushi because I thought it's his favorite food, and we had wine. It was amazing. So then Daniel saw it, and I felt a little bit awkward thinking, oh, I'm doing so much for this guy that I have seen only for a week. I'm not even his girlfriend. Maybe he will get scared and say, oh, this girl is so intense. But I think you really liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, we all
course.
loved it.
Yeah.
We were playing Jenga and Uno. And
yeah, it was so good. It
was a super fun night. And that night, I drank a little bit too much. And this is the funny part. That's what I'm saying. Communication.
It's not funny for me.
You go.
Okay, so after she'd arranged all this, and after we'd had like most of the night, and after we'd seen how amazing it was, we had some moments to ourselves at the end of the night where it was just us, and we started talking, and I was saying how thankful I was for everything she'd done and how much I enjoyed meeting her and getting to know her. And then basically Katy said, I'm falling in love with you. Falling as in, it hasn't happened yet, I'm in the process of doing it. And 3 times I checked what she said. I asked her to repeat it to check whether or not she said falling or fallen. Fallen as in it's already happened, falling as in it's not happened yet. And all 3 of those times she said yes, fallen, as in it's already happened. So I said, I've fallen in love with you as well. But she didn't say fallen, she said falling. So I basically said, I'm in love with you. And she said, I'm not in love with you yet, but maybe I'm getting there.
So then, after we realized that, and he had already told me that he was in love with me, I guess he wasn't planning to say it, but since it happened, I don't know, you felt it and you said it, I don't know. we started discussing about being in a relationship. So we just started discussing the possibilities, like how would we make it work, and if it was a crazy idea to be in a relationship after knowing each other like 2 months or 2 months.
Yeah. So I think it was just being conscious of, is this too fast or is it okay? Because it just makes it more special that it's actually moving really quickly. And I think we basically just had a conversation and realised actually it doesn't matter that we only met each other in person a few weeks ago. It's more important that actually this is amazing, so let's go for it.
I remember so clear you saying that, I know I want a relationship with you, I know I want you to be my girlfriend.
I just thought if we're ready now, then let's do it now. There's no point waiting for no reason.
Okay, this is a nice one. Do you have any routine or something that you enjoy doing together?
Cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just cooked earlier. We like cooking together.
We love cooking together. First, because it's fun. 2 is because Dan is better at some things and I'm better at other things. Like I do an amazing quinoa or...
different parts of cooking.
Yeah, but he's really good at making salmon, or I like the way he makes the rice or fries the chicken.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So we like cooking, and then something that we were doing a lot in Mexico and then we stopped is journaling together.
Yeah, we used to journal together a lot, but then we stopped because we weren't in the same country and there was a time difference, so...
It's nice to think what the things Daniel is grateful for, or what is going on in his mind, like what he's craving or looking forward to do today, or what he liked the most about the day. So it makes you closer to the person you do it with. So I highly recommend that you can do it with your parents, with your sister, best friend. I think it's something beautiful to make a strong relationship.
And also, we like eating sushi together.
Oh yeah.
We like watching Friends together.
There you go. We really love it.
Yeah, so good. Okay, I'm going to read this one because this question starts with Daniel. Daniel, ¿cómo te diste cuenta que te empezó a atraer? Y Katy, si Daniel te propusiera matrimonio, dirías que sé? Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that say what I think it says?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't start to feel attracted to you. I just was straight away because you're very beautiful.
Okay. That's it?
It was as easy as that.
Well, when you saw me in person, you always say that, that you like that I was little because you could hug me.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw her in person and realised she was smaller than I expected, which I really liked because she's super cute. So it could have been better. She's the perfect size, perfect height, perfect everything.
Yeah, you like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, next part of the question. Something about me asking you to marry you, or I don't know. I think is my translation correct there?
Yeah. I guess that's...
Over to Katy. Somebody's embarrassed. It must be a first YouTube video.
Stop it. I don't know, I just think it's a very private question. Why did you choose that? You're mean.
I didn't choose the question. Did I choose the question?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I chose the question.
Yeah, I just think it's something that needs to be handled in private, and I don't need to answer to you, I need to answer to you. And when the day happens, you will know my answer. Pero bueno, esas fueron todas las preguntas que vamos a responder esta vez y espero que las hayan disfrutado.
Sí.
Anything to add?
Yo también.
Yo también. That's the addition. Y quería aprovechar para contarles algo muy importante que he estado aguantando de decirles. Y es que he creado una cuenta en Patreon donde las personas que desean inscribirse van a poder obtener un contenido un poco más íntimo de mi parte. Vamos a mostrarles cómo se ve el departamento donde estamos viviendo en Dubai. Voy a mostrarles más de mi vida privada. No son cosas editadas, son cosas mucho más reales, y voy a estar posteando contenido exclusivo, ya sean fotos, videos o en vivos en esa app. Voy a dejar el link para que puedan checarlo y puedan disfrutar del contenido con nosotros. Muchas gracias por ver este video, por querer conocer más a Dan. Estoy segura de que él está contento de poder compartir más con ustedes. No se olviden de regalarme un like si es que les gustó este video, y no se olviden de dejar en los comentarios si es que quieren que dejemos algo más de información para ustedes, y ya nos vemos la próxima vez. Bye.
Ciao.
Your first video.